Blue Jays open up their scrimmage portion of the year with Douglass and Bishop Kelley here at Langston, now joined by head coach Rafe Watkins. Coach, your thoughts on the first scrimmage against somebody else?
Well, it was good to hit somebody else. Douglass, very good front seven. Secondary wasn't bad either. They have a great defense. Thought we moved the ball pretty well on them. Tulsa Kelley, they always have a big stunt package like the old Bixby teams that we used to play in 04 and 05. You know, overall, the biggest thing is we stayed healthy. You know, that's key first and foremost. We played hard, made a lot of mistakes, which that's first team, you know, that's first scrimmage. Supposedly, you're going to make your most improvement from week 1 to week 2 as far as scrimmages, so we'll see next week against Piedmont. Granted that it won't be the same type of competition as we had tonight, because Douglass is as good as anybody in 4A, and I think Tulsa Kelley's definitely a top 10 5A team. So with that said, as gauging off there, I thought we played pretty well. You know, we gave up the late touchdown to Douglass down here. Tulsa Kelley never got past midfield, and then we had the score on Tulsa Kelley, and we got down here and almost scored against Douglass. So overall, you know, pretty good. One thing I was proud of, you know, with varsity, we didn't have any turnovers. We only had 1 interception. We held on to the ball, luckily, as far as we didn't have any fumbles tonight. Option pitches were good. Defensively, I felt like we tackled pretty good for the most part, especially inside. I thought Trevor and Connor did a really good job of Peyton inside of holding things. I thought that Elliott really played well at the defensive end spot, really made some big plays, had a couple of 3 sacks. Secondary, I thought played pretty strong. We missed a couple of tackles that normally we would make, but that'll come along. That's, you know, again, little things like that can be corrected. It wasn't like we were having major busts and stuff. We didn't give up the big plays. So with that said, we're in pretty good shape.
Offensively, you had a very physical front for Douglass. Reed Roberts, his first out action here as the senior quarterback. Kai Callens made a couple nice plays, scored down there on the other side, and Elliott Curry had a spectacular catch.
Had a great catch, and then, you know, he also had a near. Like I said, Elliott's going to be a player. He does a great job. Well, I'd like to get Donovan a little more involved, and it's going to come along. You know, these things scrimmages, just like we didn't have our JV portion of it. You only got to go 10 plays, and so we got a lot of kids that didn't get in. So I'm hoping next week with Piedmont that we can play a few more plays. We wanted to play another round here with these guys, but kind of like us, they're more concerned with staying healthy, and that's true too. And most years that's what we're worried about. We want to stay healthy as well, but we needed some looks. So we'll have a little bit more on a short week this week. We'll go full pads on Monday and Tuesday, and try to get better, just inter squad, and see what we can do next Thursday. But overall, you know, with just talking about something, I was glad to see Kai. I thought he made some nice cuts in there. He ran hard. I thought our line at times, you know, pushed off and got good surge off the line, especially against Douglass's big guys, and held their own in pass protection. We had the one breakdown, and we knew it was coming because we was putting the guy out in the flat, and it was going to have to be quick, and Reed just didn't pick it up quick enough. He looked at the blitz, and then it was open, and we should have just stood tall and dumped the ball. But it'll all come along. You know, for Reed to get his first real true live action with the ones and it coming 100 mile an hour, you know, and him having the pressure of being the guy, I thought he did a pretty good job. You know, we'll go back and we'll look at film, and we're going to see some things, like I've said before, that aren't glaringly as bad as we thought, and there's going to be some things that's not near as good as we thought. So, but overall, not too bad.
Coach, wish best luck next week against Piedmont, and get ready for Duncan.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Head coach Rafe Watkins.